Hey everybody, it is Dr. Steve. Happy Easter, Core Wellness TV edition today, and I got a couple of things for you because I wanted to share with you some a simple exercise you can do for your hips to help you stay open, which is kind of the whole message of the day is open, because springtime, Easter, things are opening up, flowers are blooming, and this is kind of the renewal process, right? The body and the brain, if you don't pay attention to it and put out the effort against it, your body and brain is going to succumb to the stress of life. And it'll happen slowly over time, and you won't figure it out until all of a sudden you are basically debilitated, right? So the idea is spring is about opening up. Think about yourself as a flower, literally spiraling open, right? We've talked about that a lot in the past, but the way you can apply that, and this is what we're doing actually inside the course now. I'm starting a human yoga course that I'm putting inside the Core Wellness Institute course, and all the students are going to help me form this. I'm starting that this week actually, and the human yoga piece is going to be about putting, we're not going to be doing traditional yoga, right? I'm not a yoga teacher. I don't claim to be. I just have seen a lot of yoga injuries, and I see a lot of people doing yoga. And what we're going to do is we're going to take human neurodevelopmental movements and kind of turn them into a yoga practice, so to speak. A lot of people who get into yoga think they have to do the perfect down dog, and they let their ego get to them, and they watch the person next to them, and they injure themselves. So we're going to take it nice and easy, nice and slow, and do it like a human would do it. Okay? We're going to do it like a human would do it. For instance, right now, I'm in the kind of the oblique sit position that a baby would be in. This is an example of some of the stuff we're going to be doing. So here I am, right? And again, I'm going to stay open. And this is about opening up and down. See, this is working on the external rotators of one hip and the stability and internal rotation adductors of the other hip, creating balance, openness. If we don't do this, the body, the hips will close down this way, and that's what causes a lot of the hip arthritic conditions, is too much tightness in the adductors. So it's a nice way to open up, okay? If you can't do that, that's too difficult. This is where we bring the neurodevelopmental thing into it, right? We plant, we always put a equal pressure on the thumb and the base of the pinky and the base of the thumb. We get a plant and we push away after we create some pressure around our center. That's always first, creating stiffness. The ability to breathe into your center, creating stiffness, is the definition of your core. The ability to create and maintain and play with pressure, right? The more pressure, the stronger of a push you could put through something, right? So we pressurize, upright, and then we push through, right? So we can do that same thing and give a little bit of extra support to that hip that's pushing up, okay? And eventually, what's that look like? You can push all the way up and then come back down. Push all the way up, let go, reach back, slowly come back down. And the whole idea is we want to play with reversibility of movement. So at any point, you can stop and come back up, okay? So you get the idea there? Now, play with the other side here. Now this is an injured hip for me, okay? I'll call it my healing hip, but I did have a major pull playing basketball 3 or 4 Thanksgivings ago, and I've actually pulled a ligament in there, so I really have to work hard on this one. This is the one where I need a little more help and actually pushing away with my shoulder and my hip at the same time. And what's cool about this is if I activate the deep muscles of the hip, and I'm always thinking about elongating, pushing away from a support point. That's what babies do. That's what everybody did as an infant. We got a support point and we pushed away from it, okay? So that's a push away point for me, and I'm pushing straight away from it, and that energy is being reflected through my body and creating a spiral of support. And that hip motion is connected to the same muscles that do my back. Watch. Here and here, those muscles, that chain connects together. So it's one big chain of activity. And that's the idea. And that's what's cool about these neurodevelopmental motions is you're working on chains of activity that are linked up with neurodevelopment. And what's really cool about this is whenever you do things like this, your brain remembers this. It goes, oh yeah, I remember when I first did that. That's when I was just now developing my perfect ideal posture, and it kind of reboots you back to it kind of reboots your central nervous system back to the point of 0 point. You know what I mean? Kind of, it's like unplugging your computer and plugging it back in. It reboots the system. Your brain gets that rush of good feelings, and you get a good mind-body connection, and you feel more empowered and calmer. And so try this, guys, okay? Try this, and remember, embrace the springtime idea, okay? Sorry, the sun has come out. We're going to get storms later, but it's like 75 degrees now. It's kind of a wacky day. But anyway, embrace this idea of springtime, renewal, use it as your impetus to start focusing on opening up. And again, all you have to do to do that is find a support point, find support, because our brains, our bodies, our society, basically everyone feels they need support. And if you get support first, your brain says, now I'm feeling supported. See, there's that mind-body thing again. Feeling support and push away from support. And it always happens here first, and then you push away from support. That's how you stay open, right? If you don't continue to push away from support points, you're going to go further and further into this. And when you try to push away, when you're too far gone like this, and you try to push away, your body's going to use all the wrong muscles, and you're going to injure yourself. So, open, stabilize, pressurize, and keep pushing away, keep opening up just like a flower. Hey, if you enjoyed this, come join us inside the Core Wellness Institute. Human Yoga is getting ready to start, and all students get that for free. It will eventually be a different product, but I'm excited to build this with you guys. So that's at reversecpsnow.com. And you guys have any questions or comments, visit me on the blog. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description box down below. And hey, do all the other stuff. Share it on Facebook if you liked it. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and leave me some comments, all right? So I appreciate you guys. Happy Easter, happy renewal. And if you're struggling with something, use that as your springboard into opening up into something else, right? So take it easy. Bye-bye.